And welcome back, everyone, to Who Would Win. Today's Who Would Win comes, and it's late. Yeah, there was a minor issue where I had to basically I didn't get any sleep last night. I am exhausted right now. We'll probably be going to bed early, but yeah. So if I didn't get it out this late because I was just exhausted, but I'm feeling good enough to get the what if and the who would win out today. So anyway, it comes to us from James Reamer. What's the question? Who would win in a fight? Damien Thorn from the Omen, the Antichrist, versus Gabriel, the Angel of Death, and Archangel of Death, actually, from the Prophecy movie played by Christopher Walken. See, this is actually, I think this probably should have gone in the speed round video, because when you actually break it, first off, we know Damien does in fact have abilities. We do. He can control animals. He can induce psychotic and hallucinogenic episodes. He can. He is able to manipulate minds to a certain degree. He uses influence. He's actually even able to just cause so much strain in a person's head that he kills them. So he's the Antichrist. He is pure evil. But even though what's the best way for me to put this? While he's technically not human, and technically he can only be killed by special dagger or whatever. Again, if you dropped a bomb on him or took his head off, I'm sure he wouldn't come back. But that's neither here nor there. That leads to the point that he's still human mostly. In terms of physiology, physicality, he's still human. Gabriel, no. Gabriel can kind of do whatever Gabriel wants. He's not a flat-out reality warper in the Prophecy movies, but Gabriel, the Prophecy, Gabriel, the Prophecy. I can wait until the stars burn out. You're talking to me and he was in the Prophecy too, and Prophecy Ascent. Oh, how about that? I forgot they moved more than one. First one's the best one. But he's an immensely powerful archangel and impresses a array of abilities, including immortality. He was there since the beginning of the universe, so he predates Christ and the Antichrist by a long way. He has nigh omnipotence. He has boasted he turns cities to salt and rips souls of humans from their bodies. He's supernaturally stronger than any normal human. He casually overpowers any mortal who opposes him. Superhuman agility. He's got a healing factor. He can spontaneously regenerate his body from any injury. Wounds for most objects, even bolts, heal in seconds without causing him any lasting discomfort. He only be killed by basically having his heart ripped out, which is how Lucifer took him down. Cosmic awareness. He's not omniscient. Well, not omniscient. He has immediate knowledge of certain things. He has supernatural perception. By licking the remains of his own blood, he's able to identify and find something. That's interesting. I don't remember that. Perception alteration. He can make people see things that aren't there. Resurrection. He can actually he's the angel of death. He can bring people back to life and make them immortal by not letting them pass. He can heal people. He's got pyrokinesis, flight, shape-shifting, and he can put people to sleep just by touching their foreheads. The point is that this is, for anything you can do, I can do better kind of thing, to the yin-yang, to the extreme. He predates Christ. He predates hell. I don't think he predates hell technically, but he was there technically he would predate hell because he was there at the creation of the universe. And hell, again, we're now getting into biblical aspects. I don't know if hell existed at the creation of the universe, because God had not created man yet, so there would have been no one in hell. He actually predates hell itself. So, yeah, there's actually really nothing Damien can do against Gabriel. Gabriel is just a being multiple leagues beyond him. And again, the only way to kill him is having his heart ripped out. And even then, he had to have his heart ripped out by a fellow archangel, his fallen brother, Lucifer. Satan had to rip his heart out. I don't think Damien Thorn, even if for some reason he got into a position where he theoretically could do it, would have the physical ability to do it. So, yeah, no, Gabriel would make mincemeat of Damien. Yes, for anyone who's going to try to argue, yeah, but Damien can only be killed by that dagger, by those special daggers. Like, I yeah, I mean, that's kind of what they say, but we never actually see him survive anything that would kill a normal human. Like, we never see him get shot through the head, or we never see him get blown up, or set on fire, or, decapitated. Like I said, we never see him. This is the problem I have when people say, he can only be killed by this. Like, the creatures on Supernatural, for example, like Jinn in Supernatural can only be killed by a silver blade dipped in lamb's blood. Vampires can only be killed by taking off their heads. Trying to think of a couple other ones. But point being is like, well, that's all well and good, but what happens if you just throw a nuke at them? Like, it's an extreme example, I know, but still, it's like modern weaponry. What happens if you nuke them? Like, angels in Supernatural would just be able to survive a nuke. That I fully believe, because those guys are on a whole different freaking playing field. But, like, those monsters, like, as far as I can tell, those monsters should theoretically be able to be killed. Or like the Bruja. Which was the Russian witch was feeding on kids, was only vulnerable while they were feeding. So, but again, do you ever drop a nuke on one? I'm just saying. You ever just try to blow their head off with a .50 caliber rifle? I'm just spitballing stuff here. But yeah, no. Point is that I have a feeling Damien is not immune to like higher forms of weaponry. But we have no evidence to suggest it one way or the other, unfortunately. But anyway, that's my thoughts, though. What do you think? Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you folks next time. We'll be back in a little bit for the next part of Naruto going rogue and starting his own village. Later.